That's a wrap. The Wrap Party Podcast with Maney and Loren.
All right, let's get into it. It is a Wrap Party podcast, and as usual, if you're watching this, you can listen to us anywhere you listen to your podcast. Just search the Wrap Party with a W. And if you're listening to us, you can watch this on our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, right, Big Al?
At the ML Morning Show.
What are some of the videos that are up there right now at the ML Morning Show on our YouTube channel?
I mean, we got a little bit of everything. Like,
Is
I think
the Bucks blower?
Yep, that's up there. That is like
The birthday blow.
I think we had just did that one yesterday, so
Yep.
that's in our recent ones. Now what really be going stupid is the War of the Roses.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all didn't really be going ham, I like the behind the scenes, the funny moments.
Yeah.
It was my favorite.
You
There's
know
a
what
lot of
else
good stuff.
I enjoy on there too is Date 'em or Dump 'em and Am I the A-hole? Because
Right.
we get into fights with each other in here during Am I the A-hole because we all have such different opinions on things. So it's like the topic is already heated and then the conversations just get loose.
Yeah, yeah. And
Really?
then we you can see our reactions and our
Yeah.
faces and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. And what you need to do is like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. That'd be awesome. But we did do the birthday bucks blower for Loren's birthday, where it was your birthday was a listener's birthday, and you had money on the floor, and we used the leaf blower to blow the money everywhere. And you did such a great job grabbing as much money
Thank
as you
you.
could. I thought you were gonna like come back with $15.
So did
It
I.
did look like she picked up
I know.
$13.
I like because as I was like grabbing them out of the air, I was like crunching them down so that I could grab more. So it looked like I had nothing in my hands, but I had wads of cash.
And you won for Kim. You won $100 for her.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. And then you had your birthday party on Thursday night. Now it was a surprise for you.
Yes.
And you weren't picking up on the surprise because you're impatient and you got 50 things to do all the time. You were like, your mom was trying to stall you. Your husband was trying to stall
But
you.
it all made sense in what the way that they were doing it was like a good way to stall somebody. Because like I was over at my mom's for lunch and she was like, come by since I'm not going to see you tonight. Just come by for lunch and I'll give you your present. We'll hang out. And I'm like, okay. So when I left here, I went straight to my mom's and we had lunch and we started talking about going to Cape Cod because we're trying to plan this trip to Cape Cod. So she is like, well, let's write everything down right now. And I'm like, Mom, I really don't have time. I have a balloon garland being picked up in like an hour. And she's like, well, just for
You can't sit here with your mama. And
yeah, exactly. And she's like, well, just let me write it down so I know, so I can tell everybody else who's going on the trip. I'm like, okay. I'm like, these are the dates. Here's where we'd stay.
a
This
black
is how
mom would
much
be like, sit your ass down. We're going to
Sit your ass down. I
Sit your
said
ass
you're
down.
not going nowhere.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out. Sit down.
I'm like, here's the rental car, split 4 ways. Like, this is what it would be. And I'm like, all right. So now you have it all written down. I have to go. She's like, let's look at flights. You're here.
Let's
and I'm
crunch
like,
these
Mom,
numbers again.
I do not have time for this shit right now.
But she's like, but isn't she doing that to slow you down so
Yes.
that you're not home?
Yes, but I don't know that.
Right, I know that. I know
So-
that. It's like a surprise party and they're trying to stall you.
Right.
Yes.
But it all made sense. Like, we really do need to book this trip. It's coming up. You know what I mean? And we've had so many issues with everybody saying, like, well, that's too expensive or I want to do this. And
But they tasked your mom, Dana, Stephanie, who I know put the whole thing together with the help of your Kiwi
Yes.
crew, your friends. They were probably like, Dana, your job is to stall her as long as you can so we can get stuff ready. Then you get home and what's Dallas doing?
So Dallas is freaking out because I have I'm no lie, like a 16-foot balloon garland in my
I also
bar
would be
room.
like, oh shit, what is that?
Because I have somebody coming to pick it up and he's like, what? Whose balloons are these? When are they being picked up? And I'm like, he's usually like not in my shit like that. And I'm like, relax. I was like, 2:00 is the pickup. I'm like, they'll be out of here in like an hour.
Yeah.
Like, why are you acting so? You're
Yeah.
just some balloons.
So then I'm like, well, I'm going to go lay down until she comes to pick up the balloons because I'm tired because we went to dinner last night. So I go and lay down and this motherfucker is vacuuming, banging around, making all kinds of noise downstairs. I'm like,
Okay.
on.
And he's getting ready for people to come over.
But I think he's just like all of a sudden become OCD, like, because sometimes he does do that. Like he does that with our kitchen occasionally. And then if like the floors are really messy because our boys are messy, he will like run through and vacuum where I'm like, I can't do that in the afternoon. That's a Saturday morning thing for me when I'm refreshed.
I gotta plan that way.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll do that shit at night. So, Then my girlfriends pick me up to go to our club to go have a couple cocktails. And originally I was only supposed to be there for an hour. Well,
That's how I get you.
An hour is like coming up, and I'm like, okay, we need to go. Dallas said I need to be back by this time because I think we're going to dinner. And he's texting them, don't bring her home. I'm not ready. So now they're going, no, we'll have one more drink. I'm like, no, guys. I'm like,
Your whole day has been like, get me the hell out of here. And Big Al, she's not picking up on any of it.
No.
And it's so funny because like
everybody's stalling her.
Everybody else pick up on you every time you try to do a surprise party.
And we're looking, so like we're all gossiping, talking shit on someone, and we're looking at somebody's Instagram page, right?
Oh my
God. Dallas is texting the girls, and I have Stephanie's phone. So Rose going, let's all put our phones away and just enjoy the next 15 minutes. And I'm like, Jesus,
because
bro.
they don't want Dallas to see. You don't want you to see Dallas'
the text messages come up on the phone. Yeah.
That's committed.
I was none the wiser. I
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I thought we were going to Drift, the restaurant on Lake Wiley.
Yeah.
And because
that's what people do on a Thursday night when you live in Ballantyne. You just go to Drift on Lake Wiley.
Because he knows I like to be on the water.
Yeah.
And the theme of the evening was boats and hoes.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was.
So.
Yeah. Oh, well. So what time did you put now? It's a work night. So what time do you throw everybody out?
No, what the hell was
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What was it?
I don't know. Something happened behind me.
Oh.
But it sounded creepy. What time do we wrap up?
What time did you throw everybody out? Because it's a work night.
I think everyone left at like 10:30.
Okay.
So, but we had sushi. Like, he had boats of sushi
I
everywhere.
know. I wanted to
Sake
go.
And yeah.
My fucking kids. My wife's coming home from Atlanta. Dean can stay home by himself. My sitter couldn't do it because she's like graduating Saturday and had things to do. And then my nanny was like, I'll take them, but you got to bring them to my house. And I'm like, I'm going to have a couple beers. I don't want to drive with them in the car.
Yeah.
On 20 beers and a shot. What'd you say?
Birth control.
Birth control. Yeah.
Yeah. We my brother got me a champagne shooter like 2 years ago, and I had forgotten all about it. So when the girls were like, bust out the shambongs, I was like, oh shit, we have a champagne shooter too. So we used that for the first time last night.
It's like a gun that shoots champagne.
Yeah, it does like champagne showers. And my friend Stephanie, who was one of the Kiwis who came and decorated the studio, she's like, do you have swim goggles? We like go and find swim goggles for her and her husband, and they're like, spray us.
I know the video is really hilarious.
Yeah, actually, I need to put that on YouTube.
Put that video on our YouTube channel at the ML Morning Show. You can go grab it there. The other thing that happened this week that we talked about was how Big Al's car, was still getting flat tires, and then Loren got a flat tire on her car.
You jinxed me.
Are you still rocking the spare, Loren?
I gotta be honest with you. I do not know the status of that vehicle. I do not fuck with the van. I don't like the van. I didn't want the van, and that is not my problem. That is a Dallas and Sylvia
That's like
problem.
a company family car, the van.
Literally, she said, honestly, I only get that when I
Yes.
When was the last time you drove it?
Absolutely need it. I couldn't even tell you.
Dallas likes to drive it, though, right?
He loves the van.
Yeah.
I can't stand the van. I don't know. They just so awkward.
Yeah, but you hit the door, you hit the buttons. It's a smooth ride. The kids have plenty of room.
See, and I think I ain't ever had access to no big new fancy van like that. I'm used to the old school.
No.
Where you gotta roll the door back, and
it's not like that.
My cool
This is a
meter
mom van.
immediately hits the floor when I sit in the van. Like, I can't. I'm a Jeep girl. Like, no.
And that does make it better when I see a bad bitch driving the van. Like, because it's like, okay, like you have personality, like you have character and some, depth there.
I am not committed to the van.
Loren's husband Dallas wanting to buy the minivan is like one of our most downloaded segments on our podcast. People love the minivan segment.
He kept sending me pictures and videos, and he's like, "Which color do you like? Do you like the white one or do you like the black one?" Because I'm psycho and I only buy white or black cars. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm not answering you because this is not a purchase that I'm participating in.
Yeah. Speaking of purchases, I purchased a Love Sack couch, a sectional, but they call it a sactional.
Can you,
Sectional, that's
for the
funny.
people who don't know what that is, can you explain that? Because I was one of them people who was like, what the hell is a love sack?
It's a bougie, expensive
it is pretty expensive,
molecule
but-
couch that you can move around and make different configurations.
Yeah, we got it on a really good deal, though, on Memorial Day weekend. So it was like we couldn't say no to it, but they don't put it together for you. I had 16 boxes show up at my house.
That's a lot.
You got to put the couch together.
That would
Literally.
intimidate the hell out of me if I walked up and saw
It's like, if anyone's listening that is thinking about getting the Sactional couch, the love sack.
Sactional. The way it is so like meticulously placed.
I call it the
is into me.
sexual couch. But the way that you have to do it is you have to take it out of the box. You have to take the pieces out of the box. The bigger the couch, the more pieces you're going to get. But like Lorenz said, like what the cool thing about it is I could take the back off the couch and move the seat cushion area in and make a giant bed for movie night. Then when we have the family come over, I could move it back or whatever. Like there's things you can do with it that are really cool. And it is easy to put together.
It's just
the
a lot.
process of doing it is very hard. It's like, you ever watch the build off the grid shows where like something comes prefab to the house? Like I watch building off the grids on like, I don't know, Discovery in the morning or something like that on like a Saturday. Although you're probably sound asleep. What time do you
Because
wake
I'm
up in the mornings?
When you're not
on the
working.
weekend?
It really it depends, baby. And because sometimes I work on the weekend too.
7 a.m.
If you're not working,
Me.
what
If
time
I'm
would
not
you
7
working,
a.m.
I will wake up at like 6:40. But
Okay.
it'd be like, that's not right. So I'll be like,
Lay
throw your
in
ass
bed.
back to sleep.
Yeah.
and then
I'll
you'll
lay
go
there.
back to sleep until what time?
And then I'll wake up at about 11, 10.
Yeah, right. I know. He's like a high schooler. Living his college years still. I'm up at 7:30. Loretta
That's
and I are
that dad
texting.
mom shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It is.
Because even as a kid, I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing up so early? It ain't nothing going on.
And there's like shows on where you can build off the grid, and these people build these homes off the grid, but they get the homes. They're like modular homes. They come in pieces, and you got to put them together. And I mean, it's like you got to put the cover on the cushions. You got to put the feet on the seat part area. You got to put the
This
cover
is
on the
really-
seat.
I mean,
You gotta
DIY
connect it.
down. Like, you doing the
Yeah.
whole
I'm gonna do
everything,
a
the
whole
whole
post
shebang.
on it, and I'll post it. But like,
How much? Because I feel like, and that's why I think
don't
IKEA
ask.
work. Like, I feel like if I'm doing half of the
I
put
know.
together
Oh my
process,
gosh, but-
then it needs to be
that's
like
what my neighbor said. My neighbor's like,
financially-
I would never pay that.
My husband, he hates IKEA. He's like, IKEA and Disney World are where marriages go to die.
My wife was not. She was in Atlanta this week, and if we were working together, yes, it would have been easier because she could have taken one pillow. I could have taken
you
one
would have
pillow.
fought the whole
But we
time.
would have fought
Yeah.
and
It ain't
argued
worth it.
and bitched and moaned. She would have been like, "You're not doing it right," or I'd be like, "Hey, babe, I found this way to do it." And she goes, "I'll do it my way." Like we do not work well together. Like, hey, I just found out a really good shortcut. No, I don't want to hear it. I'm doing it my way. So anyway, the Love Sack couch is all put together, but peace and love. I'm telling you right now, if you get one at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, you're not sitting on it until Thursday at like 8 p.m.
Oh.
Bye.
It's that much time. It's that much time to put it together.
a lot.
And you know what I mean? Taking
You didn't have
breaks and
anyone,
stuff.
your brother didn't come over and help you? Or
No, he couldn't do it.
No.
I just plugged along. I mean, it sucked, but like my hands are all, they're like, see that?
They look like they were fucking toiling. Oh my
It
god!
looks like it looks like I punched a wall. The thing is that like when you go to tuck the covers of the couches are rough. So like when you go to like tuck stuff in, the zipper
It's like,
catches you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zipper catches you. You got to put that in there. You got to pull it. You got to push it.
This ain't no damn bop it. You can keep all of that.
Bop it. I love it. Anyway, that's a Rap Party podcast, everybody. Here's my hands, my hardworking hands. Bye.
Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and like this video. But if you want to see more content, we've got stunts and more funny show moments.